Hey guys, welcome back to the next video. So from the next video onwards, we'll be configuring these two YAML files. Now, when you do that, this is how it's going to look in terms of architecture. As you can see over here, this is where we are in terms of our laptop. And within that, I have 3 virtual machines configured: CentOS Manager 1, Worker 1, Worker 2. And it has its own internal IP address, which will communicate with each other in terms of Kubernetes operations. Now, it's also going to create, I'm going to create these two basic and advanced replica set where it's going to create in the label. So now I have aligned them, even though it is created on 2 different worker system, but it is still aligned in terms of my application label name. So here app colon, Nginx is going to be the label over here, and app colon multi-container, which is the label over here. So how these are clustered together with the label name, it's fixed together with the label name because your replica set manages this label name, because you would have mentioned this on your replica set saying that I want to match label of Nginx. So this is kind of loaded onto your replica's core principle that it needs to maintain all the time the 3 set of whatever the pods it is. Now, in terms of the multi-container, you should have 2 C's over here. Ignore me for this mistake. Forgive me for this mistake. So you should have 2 containers over here, here, and here. So please think that you have 2 containers here, here, and here. So this basically is a replica set, which is going to be maintained by a replica set. So it's going to make sure that you have 3 instances of these pods running. In my scenario, I have given this over here and one here. It could be the other way around. Okay, so it dynamically creates these pods wherever it requires. I don't know the IP address either because I have not created it at this moment. So this is how it is going to be working, and how we are going to look at in terms of administrating this is through the labels. So as I discussed on the previous section, how label is so important. So I'm coming over to this point here. So labels are critical for everyday administration task, which we are going to, or which we are supposed to do as part of our administration role in terms of Kubernetes. So how we gonna understand our infrastructure is through the process of labeling. So through this labeling, I'm going to show you how it actually represents, though it is independently deployed, these pods are independently deployed, but still they work together for a same purpose. And how do we logically combine them is through labeling. So we will talk in more details, and also in the further trainings, we will also add more labeling, which can make sense for you in terms of real-time scenario. So don't worry about that. That is also part of this training course. I'll be covering it as part of this training course. Thank you again for watching this video. See you on the next one.